What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Profound Motivational Word with me, Mr. Johnny Lee Franklin Jr. I appreciate you tuning in today. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe so you can get the updates on all my videos once they're posted. And this is episode 10. This is the last episode for season 1. But don't worry, I'm not going nowhere. I'm coming back for season 2 soon. I just got to take a little time off. Got to get prepared for season 2. And I'm also in the process right now. I'm very busy. I have work. I'm in school right now working on my master's in public administration. And I'm also writing on my second motivational book. So I have a lot of things going on. I got to prioritize. But don't worry, season 2 will be coming soon. This is the last episode of season 1, unfortunately. But I will be back. So don't worry, I ain't going nowhere. So, as always, let's waste no time at all. Let's go ahead and dive into today's topic. The topic of today is create your own money market. Now, when I talk about creating your own money market, I'm talking about creating your own money on your own. Now, I know every single one of us, in order to pay our bills, in order to get money to maintain a certain type of living, we have to go to work. And there's nothing wrong with working for somebody else. But you want to kind of put yourself in a mindset, or you want to think about, okay, besides just working on someone else's job, making money, but also making money for them, with them having more control over my work schedule, my work duties, everything in the entirety. Like, they control everything. So besides working for somebody else's organization, somebody else's company, how can I make money on my own, being my own boss and being my own employer? You being an employer is something that you really should think about, because just keep in mind, okay, if you're working a full-time job and you're making a decent salary and it might be the job that you want to retire on, at the end of working, when you get your retirement, like, it's really, in most cases, it's not efficient, or it's not the desired amount that you want every single month when you do get retirement. Okay, let's say you probably get like a $1,500 check every month for retirement. But if you think about it, if you're still in debt when it comes toward your retirement, if there's still things that you want to buy, if there's certain things you still have to pay off, $1,500 a month is not necessarily going to be the amount of money to cover all your expenses. Because I hate to see it, like, I go into a whole bunch of stores and several places, and I see people of age, like above 65, 70, and they're still working. Like, they're working hard. And I kind of feel bad for those individuals that's still working at an old age like that. I know me personally, I do not want to be working at the age of 65 or 70 if it's not necessary. If I want to work, I want it to be by choice. But for the most part, a lot of people that are still working above the age of 65 and 70, they're working because they have to. They still have to maintain to pay their bills, and they still have a lot of stuff going on in their lives. I don't want to be in that situation. I definitely don't want to put myself in that situation. So one thing that I've considered, and I'm taking the initiative to do, is try to create money on my own, create my own marketing. So just want to put that on your brain. Just think about it. You're going to work for somebody else. Why not be your own boss? Or you could work for a company, or you can work for an organization. But you can also be your own boss when you're not working for that company, or you're not working for that organization. You could be making your own money. And if you work hard enough, if you grind enough, if you stay at it, consistent, hard work ethic, the money that you make in your own upbringing, everything that you create, could probably potentially match your full-time job that you currently work. So I hear a lot of people having ideas. They want to start businesses. They want to start companies. If you have the ambition and you have the desire to do that, go ahead and do it. Like, there's nothing stopping you. A lot of people think that you got to have a lot of money to start a business. not necessarily, you don't have to have a lot of money. And if you don't have the money to start a business, you have things such as loans. You got the bank. It's a lot of stuff out here that you can take advantage of to try to create your own business or to create your own money market. Banks give out loans all the time. Now, they don't give loans out to just anybody. Like, you have to be in the position where you can create a presentation and show, hey, I need this desired amount of money. I need this certain amount of money to start my business. Here are my statistics, breakdown step by step. This is how much money that I need to start my business. This is where all the money is going to be going that I'm getting from the bank. And this is the end profit. This is how I'm going to create my money to pay you back, because you eventually have to pay the bank back. And you're going to have to pay them back with interest. So the best way to get a loan from the bank is to come with a presentation showing that your company or your business is going to be legit and it's going to be profitable, where you're going to make money for yourself and also be able to pay the bank back in interest. So it's plenty of things out here, plenty of people you can get money from. The banks is probably one of the most profitable marketing strategies that you can have when it comes to finding money from a lender. Go to the bank. You got private lenders. Now, private lenders, they percentage on, giving the money back might be higher, but you have private lenders as well if you want to go their route. So it's plenty of ways to start a business. It's plenty of ways to make money. So if you're the type of person, if you want to start that business, if you want to start that company, don't be afraid. Don't even be afraid to try. Sometimes businesses don't just smack dab, hit the lotto right on the first try. Sometimes you may fail, but even if you don't succeed, if you fail, don't let that failure keep you from eventually coming up with other ideas and trying to find other alternatives to bring your business about. So don't just think you're going to get luck on the first go round. Some people do. Some people are successful. But if you are not successful in your first go round of opening the business, sometimes there's other things you have to take into consideration. You have to think about to renew your plan and to move forward. Don't let a failure hold you back. So this is one of my goals. I know in the future, one thing that I am thinking about is probably investing and getting into the real estate business. It's a lot of money out there as far as real estate. Right now, like I said, I'm working on my master's. As far as my career move. I want to move up. And a lot of employers, one thing that they look at is education. So you got to have the education in order for your application to even get pulled. If you're trying to apply for a certain job in a certain field. So I'm doing that. I'm also still pushing and promoting my books. I already have one motivational book online right now, as well as a word search puzzle book that I created is online. So I'm working, trying to maneuver that, try to push that, trying to promote that as my own, because I own that. I created those products. I created those books, and I'm doing what I can to get it promoted and pushing it out to the world. And like I said, I'm working on my next book. My next book should eventually be out at the beginning of 2018, either at the end of January or the beginning of February of 2018. So I got a couple more months. I got to continue to keep writing so I can get that up to par. But, create your own money market. If there's something that you want to do not be scared. Don't think that you can't start your own business. Don't think that you can't start your own company. Don't think that there are certain things that you can't do, because you can. And as far as money-wise, like I said, you don't have to have money. There are people out here lending money. Take advantage of that to create your own profit, to create your own money market. So remember, don't you ever forget, the world that we live in is like a jungle. The weak and the timid will be eaten alive, while the strong and wise will find a way to survive. Create your own money market. Create your own money market. It's one of the primary things to do if you want to be the boss, if you want to create your own money and not relying on another employee, working for them, clocking in when they tell you to clock in, working the type of schedule they want you to work, receiving the amount of money that they want to pay you, when you can have total control over that by starting your own business, starting your own company, doing something on your own to create your own money market. So just think about that. Like, again, I appreciate y'all tuning in today. Like I said, this wraps up season 1. I will be back for season 2. I will not abandon y'all. I will be back. But in the meantime, y'all be great. Take care. Peace.